Fortunately, we also have some sad news to report this morning. A highly respected and beloved Columbus City Council member, Jerry Pops Barnes, has passed away. WRBL's Hannah James spoke with the mayor and a former city councilor who served beside him for 20 years.
He was like an angel, you know, he was just there, and we're going to really miss him. Nobody can fill his shoes. Nobody will.
That was former city councilor Mimi Woodson describing Jerry Pops Barnes. The Army veteran and Philadelphia native spent 20 years making Columbus better as city councilor. Columbus Mayor Skip Henderson says he was the most available councilor.
Pops was, he was a lot of firsts for me. He was the first councilor I ever saw make a commitment and fulfill that commitment of knocking on every door in his district. He spent couple years, but he knocked on every single door. He used to sit in front of a store on St. Mary's Road on the back of a pickup truck in the bed every Saturday at 12 o'clock. So and people knew that. So his constituents knew, and then other people from other areas knew that if they showed up in front of that store at noon on Saturday, they'd have direct access to Pop.
During his tenure, Barnes championed more than $40 million in infrastructure improvements. Larger projects including $31 million for the Natatorium and City Services Center, $4.5 million for Forest Road bridge replacements, and $1.6 million for Corporate Ridge and Woodruff Farm road signals. Despite how much he's done for District 1 and the city, he's remembered for his tenacity.
Pops had passions. He was passionate about veterans.
For the services that we rendered, this gentleman should have never have been home. There should have been facilities here to look out for his every need.
He was passionate about seniors, and he focused on trying to close gaps.
And I'm just tired. Now this lady's going to have to try to clean up her house, get rid of the mold. All of it's on her. And I can tell you for a fact, she can afford it.
Barnes was sworn into the District 1 seat in 2004. He served alongside Woodson for 20 years. Woodson said more than a fellow councilor, he was a friend and someone she grew close to when learning her mother was diagnosed with Alzheimer's. She says his compassion for others is what she and Columbus can never replace.
What can I say? This community has a great big loss. It really does. Because he didn't care who you were or your background. You know, if he sensed something was wrong, he was there. And he would, you know, and he would go visit people at their homes, you know, and take, because he would tell me, Mimi, I can come take care of her and you can take a break. And I'm like, okay. I never let him do it. I never did. But that's going to be a big empty seat.
Was 80 years old. We'll be back right after this.